Hi everyone, Christine here. I'm so excited to be here with you today sharing on this crystal healing series video all about heart healing with crystals. So most people who are embarking on some sort of journey of self-discovery and self-development will realize along the way that they have something pertaining to their heart that would benefit from healing on a deeper level. And that may be something that happened all the way back to childhood. That might be something that happened yesterday, but we all have something that can always benefit from a little bit more understanding, compassion, forgiveness, and not just forgiveness and compassion toward others, almost more importantly, forgiveness and compassion to oneself, because you can really only feel those feelings toward other people when you've learned to feel those feelings toward your very own self. So let's get started. If you're familiar with the chakra energy center, it is these 7 primary chakras, energy centers that look like spinning vortices, a vortex of energy that kind of connects us, our field, to universal life force energy that is everywhere at all times. With the chakra energy system, there's 7 primary ones, and each have a specific color that resonates most strongly with it. So at the root, it's going to be black, brown, or red. At the sacral plexus, it's going to be orange. At the solar plexus, it's going to be yellow or gold. At the heart chakra, it's going to be, classically in photos, it's depicted as green, but it can also be pink. The throat chakra, blue. The third eye can be indigo or kind of this violet color, and the crown can be white or even a really pastel lilac color. So the reason why I take the time to share the colors of the chakras with you is because that's a really easy breezy, simple way to assist you know which stone you may want to work with or pick out if you're working on that loving energy, on that healing deeper emotional pain, anything that would be heart chakra related. It would be a great idea to select a crystal that is either green in color, there's a lot of green ones out there, or simply picking out one that's pink in color. And I know the most common popular one everyone knows about is rose quartz, but rose quartz really is a wonderful crystal for many reasons. So once you know that crystals that hold the same color have a similar resonance, and they can sync up and positively influence the chakra that you're working with. So this holds true for the heart, but let's say you're working on your powerful creator energy, your courage to make your mark in the world and get out there and manifest your dreams. A great crystal to work with would be something that syncs up well with the solar plexus. So in that scenario, I'll do a different video, but in that scenario, a great crystal would be citrine or pyrite, just to give you an example of how that works with the colors of the crystals and the chakras. Now, that said, if you don't own a pink crystal, if you don't own a green crystal, no worries whatsoever, because I actually tell my clients that there's 3 ways to pick out crystals. One way is simply by referring to the chakra colors and then the colors of the crystals. Another way is simply by strengthening your intuition, trusting your intuitive guidance system. I love this way because it makes the selection of the crystal even more specific to what your body, your energy field truly needs. So this scenario would mean, yes, maybe you research the benefits of rose quartz. It sounds amazing, love, ooey gooey, all that good stuff. You go to the store, but you, for some reason, aren't drawn to pick out any of the rose quartz. Now, why would that be? Why are you picking out the lepidolite, right? This is more known for being the stone of transition. This syncs up more effectively, typically, with the third eye. So why is it this one that you can't seem to let go of? Well, I'll tell you, we all have our own unique resonance toward different things. People, crystals, you name it, right? You're drawn to some people, you're not drawn to others. You're drawn to some crystals, you're not drawn to others. And that simply means that you have a stronger resonance, a stronger attraction to that one. So there's something in that crystal that you're drawn to that's of greater benefit for you than the rose quartz you were researching about. And when that happens, you need to trust that you were drawn to it for a reason, and you might not understand. You might read its little write-up of all of its properties, and that doesn't seem like the stone that you need right now, but perhaps it truly is the stone you need to get to the point you want to get. So an example would be like, yes, it's a powerful psychological healer. It helps with times of transition, going from one chapter to the next chapter, and kind of the turmoil that we can feel on a psychological level because of that. Well, maybe you went to get rose quartz because you're going through a breakup, but maybe you first just need this support psychologically with this transition before you're even ready to tap into the rose quartz properties, right? So trust your gut, whichever one you're drawn to. That's always the best one for you, even if you think it's not the correct write-up of the properties you're looking for. A third way to pick out crystals is by simply buying a book or something like that. And let's say you're having a specific ailment, you keep having chronic pain in your back, or maybe you keep having something show up in your life. You could look up in the glossary, the index of that book, that ailment, and see which crystal it suggests. That's more if you aren't comfortable trusting your intuition, or if you don't want to go about it the other pathways. But you know what? I say trust your intuition. The more you do, the stronger it gets, okay? So now on to ways you can actually work with the crystals now that you have them. So you've picked out the one that you feel most drawn to. You trust it's the one that's going to help you with that thing that's hurting you on an emotional level that needs a little bit more healing. And there's so many ways you can work with a crystal that don't include just simply holding it in your hand and meditating with it. Although that is one way, that's not the only way. You can put it in your pillowcase. You can sleep with it. You can put it in your pocket. You can tuck it into your bra, close to your heart chakra. But my favorite way, I have to admit, is probably just simply putting it in my water. We are made of 75-80% water. The water in our body takes on the energy pattern of what we put into it, and even our own internal thoughts about what we think about ourselves. So if we can imbue the water we're drinking with the same energy pattern that the crystal holds, and then flush our system with this high vibration, love-drenched energy, the path to access that deeper healing is going to be increased at a rapid rate, honestly. So going from maybe just like once a week meditating with your heart healing crystal to drinking in that energy all day, every day, you're going to get some powerful results. And not only that, the same way crystals can imbue and shift the energy of water, because water is absolutely programmable. As I mentioned in a previous video, it's been proven with science. But you can also take the non-toxic crystal and put it directly in your bathwater, and boom, just like that, your water in that bathtub gets imbued with those beautiful healing, heart healing vibrations of that crystal, and you're soaking in it, your whole body, your whole aura, head to toe. So imagine drinking your beautiful water, your crystal infused water, having that love soaked bath, while also holding that intention in your heart, in your mind's eye, that you would like to feel a deeper sense of self-love and acceptance toward yourself, that you would like to forgive yourself for those mistakes you've made and turn the chapter and start feeling good about yourself on a daily basis. No more feeling guilt, no more feeling shame. You're ready to let those low vibration emotional states go, right? So those are powerful ways: the drinking water, the bathtub water. And yes, if you want a more classic method, occasionally you can hold it in your hand and do a beautiful meditation, okay? One more way I'll share, and then I'll let you go, is by going online, Googling images of sacred geometry symbols. These are actual cloths I bought off an Etsy store. But actually, if you don't want to go that method that costs more money, just Google online, find sacred geometry symbols that resonate with you. I love using Seed of Life, Flower of Life, and Metatron's Cube. And then I make a crystal assortment based on crystals that I was drawn to for whatever reason. I make an assortment. I make it symmetrical in nature, and then I add clear quartz points to charge the grid, to focus all of that beautiful energy and intention toward the middle primary stone. And then I leave that grid out, and it holds the energy in that space to support that intention for however long I leave it there, whether it be a day, a week, a month, it doesn't matter. I actually use these grids right on top of the chakras, whether it be the heart, the solar, the sacral, the root even, of my energy healing clients to support the Reiki practice. And believe it or not, I know this sounds woo-woo, but I even still make the crystal healing grids when I'm doing remote or distance Reiki, because energy healing transcends space and time. So me even making the grid here, it alongside the client's intention, that has a powerful effect that does initiate that healing to take place. So it's powerful stuff, it's exciting stuff, and it's fun stuff. You can get creative with it, and you can switch it up each week depending on the mood you're in or what you feel could benefit from increased energy or a higher vibration in your life. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you have a beautiful day. Talk to you soon.